everybody. Welcome a wonderful Sunday. Jesus, I'm in a past.
Wow.
A lovely Wednesday night, evening, after dinner time.
Pink.
We do look a little pink, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
I was adjusting the camera before we came on.
Well, you didn't do
to
a
give
good
us,
job.
Well, I
Could
was
you
trying
do
to
it
give us
better?
like a halfway decent like color, but I guess I didn't do very well, did I? Based off of what you're telling me right now.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but it's often you don't do things very well.
Okay, great. How are you guys doing this evening? Look, that's what we get instead. That's default. That is the default. It looks a little bit better, I guess. I don't know. We have to fool around with it.
I'm a little red, but I think that might be my sunburn.
It could be. We got sunburned over the weekend.
I did.
Today's Wednesday. Obviously, it's a big deal for all Funko fans and lovers because it's a Wednesday drop. What?
Michael Petrino said the past or the future.
Ooh.
Which Sunday are we on?
That's right. You're right. Could be the future. No, it's not. Today was a drop, and I didn't care so much for it. It was that cartoon dog. What's his name? Huckleberry Hound. There was a chase of a.
I almost said
chance
Huckleberry Finn.
There was a chance of a chase in it. It's a red chase, so it was like a red one and a blue one. I didn't pull even the picture because I don't care so much about it. It was a larger one. It's a 10-inch. Cool, I guess. Funko seems to be really hell-bent on that character, Freddy Funko, and Batman. That's like their top three. They seem to make that character... I feel like that pops up on Funko Shop all the time in different variations.
Gotcha. Well, probably because there wouldn't be like a good place otherwise to sell it.
I don't know. Batman sells everywhere.
Yeah, but I mean, like you said, Batman sells everywhere. So if there's so many Batmans, Batman popping up on Funko Shop once in a while isn't changing anything.
Yeah, well, I
like, you can find Batman literally at any store that sells Funko Pops.
Agreed. No, I agree with you. But all I'm saying is that it seems like they pop up on there a lot. Those three particular characters seem to be very popular.
Hound is always on there.
Yes, and Batman is like he should be Freddy Funko. They should put a crown on him. They make so many damn Batmans. It's ridiculous. We need some more Marvel love. We need a 18-inch Marvel character.
More Marvel love. Are you out of your mind? Do you see this?
Now we are getting a Harry Potter 18-inch.
Okay.
And now we're getting a Pikachu 18-inch, which I saw today. I don't know. So it appears that they're making a bunch of these Funko Pops in 18-inch. Pikachu, I guess, makes some sort of sense because in the show he is like pretty big. So I guess 18-inch Pikachu is, I don't know, sensible. But I want I really want Thanos in 18-inch. I would love a Thanos in 18-inch or a Spider-Man or a Captain America. Like, I want a character I love in 18-inch. Or a
Loki or a Vision.
You know, if they made a Loki, I'd be really down with that because he has like
Dr.
the horns.
Doom.
Dr. Doom would be cool.
Or a Thor.
Thor would also be
maybe
awesome.
Black Widow. Even Captain Marvel. You don't like Captain Marvel so much, but
Captain Marvel's okay.
You'd buy an 18-inch Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel's alright.
I know you very well.
And then also today, Bim Toy dropped a set of pins, and they were like this old vintage kind of looking pins, like from I think like the 20s or something. They're like the characters. Bim Toy.
Oh, okay.
They're tiny ghost pins.
I didn't see.
And they were like black. They're like kind of what do you call that? What's that color? It's almost like what old paper?
Sepia?
Like sepia. So it kind of looks like that. They're cool, but I wasn't really big on them. They sold them yesterday on the group. Like, the group had like a special thing if you're part of the Tiny Ghost Bim Toy group. No. The Paradorable didn't drop it. I thought it was.
Oh, careful. Are you allowed to talk about that?
You are, yeah, okay. You are. I don't believe there's anything against that. But anyway, if you're a part of the Bim Toy group on Facebook, sometimes you get early access to stuff. It's just how it is. So if you love Bim Toy, you should go and check that out. We talked to Reese not too long ago, which was fantastic. So, of course, we always want to buy new Tiny Ghost stuff. But the pins didn't really do anything for me. They were okay. They're all right.
Michael Petrino, you pose a great question. He asked, do you think they won't do Marvel because of the bobblehead thing? Well, this bobblehead... He's 10 inches.
Yeah, that's 10
But what's it matter if
he's
this much taller?
The heads were like basically having a hard time on the Batman staying on.
Were they?
Yeah, like
Do you think
people
they
were.
would learn from that though?
Well, I don't know. But I mean, he's right. If you make a bobble, I mean, that's.
They would just need a slinky-sized spring in him, and he'd be fine.
Yeah, can you imagine though? That would be a mess, an absolute mess.
Well, that's why they charge $100 freaking for those things.
Sean Fisher says because they have to pay Disney Marvel a real licensing fee. Yeah, I know. And that, unfortunately, that is kind of what is the blockade and all that. It just sucks. I don't know. I'm such a Marvel fan that I'd like to see 18-inch Marvel Funko Pops, and I would buy at least one. I wouldn't buy a lot of them because they are very expensive. But if I found a character that came out that I was really in love with, I would buy it. Like if they made a Thanos comic book or movie version, I would be all over it. Somebody mentioned Galactus. I would buy Galactus. I think that would be kind of cool. So I could either do one of two things, and I'm going to let you guys judge to see what you want to see first. Either one, you want to talk about what I was going to talk about.
No, we're going to talk about what you want to talk about.
Or no, or
That's
we
my
can
vote.
show them. We can show them
save the
something.
best for last.
Well, no. I mean, it could be best. Could be
the best for last.
See,
the
this
best.
is a conversation piece.
Yeah, that's fine. The
And
best.
this is something
Yeah,
else.
but that's the best. That's the best.
So you want to wait?
I want to have this long conversation so we can have a long conversation about how awesome what you have in that box is.
Okay, we will.
Sorry, guys. I know you really want to see what's in the box. I don't even know. Yeah, I guess they couldn't see that you have a box.
We
with
will.
it.
We will show you.
It's an awesome thing.
So this is from May 11th, 2020, May 11th of this year, where they're talking about the Q1 sales at Funko and what they sold the most of. And I found it interesting. By the way, big thanks to Jamar Lewis, good pal of ours. He actually sent me this to look at because he thought it was interesting. And reading through it, it was interesting as well to me. So this is a list, a top 10 of what sold the best in Q1 of 2020. And to be honest with you, it wasn't too big of a shocker to me. Like, I wasn't shocked by this list. Although the number 10 slot was sort of shocking and number 5 slot was shocking. I sort of want to talk about this. But the number 1 was Star Wars Classics or Classic. So, of course, Star Wars is always going to be a popular thing, but Star Wars sort of faded off there for a while because Episode 8 was, a drag for a lot of people, and then Episode 9 came out, which I enjoyed it to some degree.
But then Mandalorian came out.
Well, hold on, I'm getting there. I'm building up here. I'm building up. So Episode 8 comes out, and it's a kind of a shit show. And then Episode 9 comes out, and people are like, okay, it's all right, whatever. Solo crashes and burns. Mandalorian comes out, as Heather says, and Mandalorian blows up the entire Star Wars franchise. It makes Star Wars collectible again. It makes Star Wars fun again. We're all excited about Star Wars again. And that's something that is really important to me because Star Wars was very important to me when I was a kid. Now, I'm not as a big fan as some of these other guys. I think Jedi Patrol might be the one that comes at top of your list as number 1 of the biggest Star Wars fan. But when I was a kid, I was a huge Star Wars fan. I have an R2-D2 Coke machine thing over here, or a Coke cooler thing. I had a bunch of toys. I had the stand-up Boba Fett that was like a cardboard cutout.
You
I had a
still
whole
have
bunch
a
of
lot
stuff.
of that stuff.
But I didn't stay a diehard fan. I ended up it was like was still one of my favorite things. I really liked it, but just not as much as some other stuff. But Star Wars Classics is at number 1, and Empire Strikes Back they're dropping this Empire Strikes Back this new line, and that line is really, really cool. I like what they're doing with it. I like that we're going back to earlier films like the original trilogy and dropping a bunch of pops from that era, I guess. They're really, really cool. So I hope they continue on with that. I want to see more of that. The number 2 slot is Pokemon. So that isn't a big shock to me either. Pokemon is very popular.
Wait, I just agreed saying that it's not a shock, but honestly, to me it is because I still can't get over the flocked Bulbasaur.
There are a lot of Pokemon fans out there, and they're buying that stuff up.
I don't understand it.
It appears that a lot of people are buying the Bulbasaur, the regular one, because they like to custom it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people custom it into like a Halloween sort of version of it. I've noticed that a lot from people. So people are seeming to customize them. I saw somebody the other day, I think, did Power Rangers with all the different Pokemon characters, which was cool.
Oh,
I like that. Because who was it? Mewtwo, I think, was the White Ranger or something in that lineup, which is really, really neat. Oh, Heather has There you go.
Michael
Can-
Petrino asks.
I don't know. Can you
hope
see
can
it?
see
Yeah. I mean, could you scoot
It's
it up
a
a little
Dexter
bit? Maybe?
mug.
Maybe scoot it up. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we should get a camera that like sits lower and we can put things up in front of it. How do you like that? Number 3 is Mandalorian. Now that's not the shocker at all. In fact, I thought Mandalorian.
That is a shocker because it should have been number 1.
Well, but maybe not because they don't
Maybe
have.
that fell more into quarter 2 because
Yes.
the child.
Yes, because the child dropped, and I think that Mandalorian has been sort of slow rolled coming out. At the pandemic, definitely had a big hit on Mandalorian gear. Obviously, on Amazon, there are a lot of things I've ordered on there that are the child or Baby Yoda, and it has all been pushed to December. So this is something we're still going to wait on. So you're right, quarter 2. Later in the year, I think Mandalorian could possibly be number 1. Number 4
Crazy.
is Avengers Endgame. That was sort of a shocker to me because I thought that Avengers Endgame, I thought everything with that ended a long time ago. But I'm assuming that the
Yeah.
numbers are from back then.
Maybe.
I don't know where the numbers start. Does it say here?
I
where
would
it started?
assume
Let's see.
January to
Q1 sales
March.
were down. Let's see. Funko expects its Q2 sales to be 60% below sales in Q2 2019. I'm assuming that's because of the pandemic, and a lot of stuff hasn't been shipped. The company has revealed that its Q1 sales were down 18% and that it was moving all of its Q2 releases in Europe to Q3 in its earnings release, but had not previously revealed a sale decline estimate. A lot of this stuff is things I don't really keep up with the stock market stuff.
Generally means January through March.
No,
January 1, March 31.
quarterly stuff it's different. I think it's different. It's a different model of like months. So I don't think it goes like that. I really don't. But I don't know that 100%. I don't know that 100%. I feel like I'd have to look. I'd have to look that up. We should have done our homework before this, but that's okay.
You're
because
not good at homework.
the important thing is what we're talking about. So Avengers Endgame was number 4, which has had a huge line. Avengers Endgame has had a huge line of stuff, and it's been very popular. A lot of glow-in-the-darks, and I liked them. The only thing I didn't like about Endgame is that they released a lot of the characters in that suit, the quantum suit,
yeah.
and I was
didn't
not
like
a
that
fan
suit.
of the quantum suit. I know a lot of people love that, but not so much me.
It reminded me of those pictures that used to be really popular that still might be a little bit popular, but probably not so much now, like 10 years later after they were popular. But where you black and white everything and only have like a specific color
Present.
yeah.
Okay.
Do you remember those photographs that people used to take?
I don't know.
That's what those suits
I mean, I
remind me
feel
of.
like if I saw it,
They're
I'd know what
boring.
you're talking about, but I don't know. Number 5 is very interesting. It's Harry Potter. And I didn't realize that Harry Potter was that popular. In fact, I didn't even realize that Harry Potter had did they have a new line that came out? What Harry Potter pops have come out? I mean, the only ones I could think of were pops from cons. Did they release more Harry Potter, like a lot more?
No, they released Tonks and Floor, which were was that ECCC?
Yeah.
And I know that they had other pops come out last year, but I don't know if they were this year. They
Interesting.
announced the Voldemort and Harry. The
Oh,
Magic
okay. So
line.
Jonathan says, for perspective, those units are sold into retail stores, not to customers. Okay, of course, that makes sense. But the thing is that so Star Wars Classic, Pokemon, Mandalorian, Avengers Endgame would have a big surplus of things that stores could buy, but Harry Potter, like there isn't enough Harry Potter to sell in my opinion. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So it's like a standout color.
Yeah, not right now. That is very weird that Harry Potter's on the list.
Harry Potter's an interesting one.
I mean, it should be on the list because there's Harry Potter fans everywhere, but
Well, hold on, but remember what Jonathan
Now.
just said. It's to what was sold to stores. So stores would end up selling it to the customer. So this is what stores are buying.
gotcha.
Okay.
But still,
It
that's
still makes
very
sense all the way up until Harry Potter to me.
Yeah.
Because the next one is Naruto, is number 6. Naruto seems to be super popular. I feel like I see that more on the feed when people are buying stuff. They're showing more Naruto pops. And I don't know Naruto that well. All I could tell you is I notice a lot of their pops. I don't know the characters. I just notice a lot of those pops. DC Comics is number 7. So like, okay, I can see that, I guess. Okay, first quarter is January 1 and ends March 31st. So Heather
Oh,
was right. Very good. Thank
weird.
you, Sean.
I don't own a business or anything.
Thank you. I like
Know
having discussions like
nothing
this. We can all be
about
included in it.
quarters. Oh yeah, so you can tell me I'm wrong and then be proven wrong. I like
No,
that
no,
too.
exactly, because
I
we're
enjoy
learning
it.
something here.
Thank you, Sean.
We're being educated. Sean is educating us.
You are being
Jonathan
educated.
Velasquez is
I am
educating
not
us.
being educated.
No, you're right.
Let's make that clear.
So 7 DC Comics. I don't know. So number 8 is Maximum Venom. That is the one that I expected to be at a higher part of the list, like Mandalorian, because Maximum Venom. It seems like that is unstoppable, and
What
we
is
only
that?
get Maximum Venom. Maximum Venom is all the Venomized.
Okay, I thought so.
We get a ton of them. Harry Potter hit with those 10-inch pops. That's a 4. Oh, okay. So 10-inch Funko Pops for Harry Potter. Jonathan says.
What 10-inch pops?
They did the, what's the character? No, not recently.
Dobby and Hedwig.
Dobby and Hedwig. Was there another one?
I don't know.
Naruto. Naruto. Jarhead Collector saying am I saying it wrong? Naruto.
He might be making a Harry Potter joke too.
Oh, what do you mean?
It's not Leviosa. It's not. Whatever Hermione says, she's a smartass. I always get confused on that quote.
Oh, Naruto corrected by Hermione. That's it. That was the joke.
Yeah.
Interesting. So number 8 is Maximum Venom. Maximum Venom is such a popular. That's a popular set. I noticed a lot of people posting pictures of those. Although I am getting my new Venomized Ghost Rider very soon from Walmart. I believe it comes in on Friday, so I'll be picking it up. I've heard a lot of things about it, so we will be having an episode about the Ghost Rider, so look forward to that. We'll be talking about that. That'll be an exciting episode. I will probably be throwing things, flipping the table, losing my absolute shit, and then Heather will have to smack me in the face to get me to snap out of it. And the next one is Dragon Ball Z is number 9. Dragon Ball Z, again, another one that makes sense to me. I feel like it would be on higher on the list, but I guess this is a top 10, so we're noticing that all of these are in the top 10. This is the most that Funko is selling.
Yeah, but also at the time, like I'm sure there was a time where Dragon Ball Z was at the very top, Harry Potter was at the very top, Avengers at the very top. You know?
Right.
Just not right now.
So number 10 is Fortnite. And, Fortnite is something that I personally have never really gotten into it. I played it a couple times with some friends. And here's the thing. It being in the top 10 is interesting. And, again, Jonathan points out that in the top 10, the reason why they're here, this is what stores are buying and then reselling to the customer base. I notice Fortnite Funko Pops everywhere I go. I posted a question in the GastroCast We Hunt Together group today on Facebook about, it was yesterday rather, about the pops that you see mostly on the shelves that don't sell, that are there forever and ever. Most of you said, Snoke, Supreme Leader Snoke, which is one that we've always noticed. But Fortnite is another one. Fortnite seems to be there all the time. I'm assuming that is popular with somebody because they keep making them. A lot of Frozen. Frozen's another top one. Fortnite, I don't know. Does it have a lot of popularity? Do we have people here in the chat right now that love Fortnite and collect the Funko Pops?
It has a lot of popularity in younger kids. So I would assume that they're going into stores and saying, "Oh, Mom, look at this.
Right.
Can I have this?" And Mom's like, "Oh, $10, okay."
Right. Well, they don't even know what it is. Like, maybe the kid doesn't know what it is. But I don't know. It seems like everybody knows what Funko Pops are these days. It used to be going to the store and explaining to people, "Oh, a Funko Pop looks like this, and it's in a box." Typically, I can say it to anybody now, and they know exactly what I'm talking about.
The Patronus releases. Jonathan has a really good point.
Okay, Patronus.
And I was all over those.
And then Click My Vid says Fortnite's shelf warmers. Agree. I bought Peely because Peely. And I bought Beef Boss action figure from Jazzwares.
I don't know what any of those
okay.
are.
So those are characters from Fortnite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Peely is the one that looks like a banana. They actually do make very cool characters. If I didn't,
they do.
Yeah, if I didn't
I
know,
like the piñata.
I'm strange. Like I most of the time I will not buy anything that I don't already know. I have bought a couple of Funko Pops just based off of the look, but I try not to do that. I would say the one that stands out in my mind that I bought just because of the way it looked, but it wasn't even that it looked cool. It was that it was interesting. Was the gelatinous cube?
Yes.
I bought that because it was just it was a very interesting collectible. I like interesting stuff, so I will buy it. Like Peely, I did look at that a couple times. It's a cool looking pop. So top 10 again. Star Wars Classic was number 1. 2 was Pokemon. 3 was Mandalorian. 4 was Avengers Endgame. 5 was Harry Potter. 6 was Naruto. 7 was DC Comics. 8 was Maximum Venom. 9 was Dragon Ball Z. And 10 was Fortnite. That's the top 10 for Q1 sales. So that's selling pops to the store to sell to us consumers. Thank you, Jonathan Velasquez, for clearing that up for us. You're awesome. That's why I love, like I said, I love having these conversations because we're all learning something as we go along.
So I have to note that Peely does not look much different than Hey Arnold on Halloween when he dressed up as a banana.
Well, so that's Hey Arnold as a banana.
You had it.
I had it and it went away. I think it's the light got him. Okay, yeah, there's Peely. Or no, that's not Peely. That's what's his face?
Arnold.
That's Arnold. And then what's Peely look like?
Oh, are you out of your mind? Goodness.
Yeah, I don't. There's Peely. Well, I guess you could look it up. Yeah, so they both look very similar to one another. So it's interesting because the pandemic, now we got word here in Maryland today that a lot of Maryland is going to start trying to open back up slowly in the state, which means small businesses and stuff like that, which is great. I mean, we need to start somewhere. I'm not saying that we need to go all in and everything needs to open and it has to go back the way that it was.
No.
Personally.
But somewhere doesn't.
Personally, I think it's going to be a long time before we go back to where it was. In fact, I think our world is going to be changed a lot.
For a long time.
I think almost forever. Because if something like this happens again, we got to be prepared for it.
Absolutely.
But because things are opening back up, maybe these toy sales will start going through the roof. People might even start buying things that they wouldn't normally buy because, oh my God, I have that itch to go out and get a Funko Pop. I haven't bought a Funko Pop in a long time. I have not been out to a store since the start of all of this. In fact, like when I say store, I mean like Target and all that. I have gone once or twice to like Costco to pick up stuff, but Heather has become the person to pick up all of that stuff, our essentials. So I haven't been out. I haven't purchased anything. Everything that I purchased was online and stuff like that. That was it.
Hold on. This
What?
Truth Pigeon person only comes to our streams to talk about how Sweden stayed open and to stop the propaganda. Sweden's numbers, their death toll is at 12%.
Whoa!
And we are right now
wait
sitting at Life 5. No, I'm seriously
I think Heather just got lit up.
So tired of this person coming into our streams.
What?
And talking shit. It's so annoying.
Well,
I'm not
listen. Everybody's got to have a voice.
They can have a voice on
it's
someone
all right.
else's stream.
All right.
It's really
Everybody
pissing me off.
Everybody has their own opinion about things. You can't control the whole world.
Yeah, well, I can
Truth
control
Truth Pigeon believes that Sweden stayed open, and we need to stop the propaganda. However, here's what I'm saying. I know what is happening. Hold on.
I know. Really irritated.
I have seen things here in our state of Maryland. Heather has a sister that works inside of a hospital. We have a friend that also works inside of a hospital, and we have gotten a lot of stories that are one-on-one accounts. So we're not going to say that it's fake because we know that we have family and friends that have seen it firsthand. So how could I be so blind to say, oh, well, it's all propaganda, it's all bullshit, none of this is real? That's not true. Bottom line, it's just not real. Not true, rather. There are some real things here, and let's take it seriously. Okay? I mean, listen, if you don't really believe in it 100%, you got to take some of this seriously. We don't want to spread and make people sick and everything else. Who wants that? Nobody. So you got to take it easy. Truth Pigeon, please listen. The Truth Pigeon. Did that person come in here before?
Yeah, they have been here.
Did you delete their messages?
No, I put them in timeout. Fuck that person.
Well, you can't curse. Come on.
Yes, I can.
I got angry on Sunday for a
super.
while. By the way, I got angry on Sunday. I was being such a jerk. I don't know what happened to me. I had an issue.
Hey, Chris, the more you
But-
talk about it, the more you're going to point
No,
it
it's
out.
okay.
So
But-
let's just
but
keep
hold on,
talking
hold on,
about how
hold on.
annoying Truth Pigeon
Hold on,
is.
but Heather is blowing up tonight. We're taking turns blowing up this week.
Yeah.
That's like
I don't
our
know.
thing.
I just have a serious issue with people saying that it's not a big deal when it is a big fucking deal. There have been 5% deaths, and U.S. has shut almost everything down for 7 weeks, 8 weeks.
I know. We know.
And
We get it.
drives me insane.
We get it. Now, Jonathan Velasquez says some Hot Topic stores supposedly opening. I saw that. In fact, I think I shared that in the group today just to make everybody aware that this is a thing. This is happening. Of course, things are going to start opening slowly. It's just how it is. The world does have to turn the light switch back on at some point. It can't stay out all the time, forever and ever. So we're going to start seeing things open and, 50% amount of people in the store or whatever. It's everything's going to be different right now, but that's okay because we're trying to get back to a new normal, so to speak. Did we talk enough about... we totally went off the rails. I didn't want to talk about this tonight.
Me neither. I never want to talk about it, but then
That pigeon.
You mention
That's okay.
anything. You mention the C
Let's talk
word.
about something fun.
and
Let's talk about
Truth
something
Pigeon-
fun.
Truth Pigeon always swoops in and talks about how
Swoops in
Sweden
like a bird.
opened. I don't give a shit about Sweden.
Easy.
They're
How many-
over there.
How many
I'm
viewers
over
do we have
here.
right now? 5?
I don't know. Not Truth.
Okay.
Well, Truth Pigeon's probably watching this and being all mad about it.
So let's get to something fun because now you've scared everybody. I don't think I've seen a single person comment since we've been sitting here talking about this. So I apologize for Heather scaring all of you. That's what I see on a regular basis.
Sorry, I
Yes,
get
it is
very
scary.
agitated.
I have seen her eyes glow red before. It is true. It has happened.
I just want
Okay.
everyone to be safe, and I'd feel better if there were better and less experimental treatments.
Good. I'm glad you got that out.
That's
'cause
what
it's
I
very
stand
important.
for. I'm not
It's very
like
important.
I'm not terrified of it, but I see numbers. and I
Nobody
don't
wants
like
the
it.
nonsense. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into something even better, something more fun. God, why do we have to have negativity in this show?
I don't know, but Kate said that she bets Truth Pigeon is flocked.
Are
You
there
know
people
what?
still
I bet so.
commenting right now?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so our commenting is broken. What happened?
I don't know.
Our commenting is so our comments is broken. So that's okay. Oh, hold on. It just fixed. Oh, and everybody's laughing. Oh, okay. I thought everybody literally left because I can't. I'm doing this thing where I'm trying not to look too much at the chat, and I'm not trying to look at the numbers of people who are here because I just don't want to know what's going on. I want to be blind and let Heather control all of that. Okay, so let's turn into something good because all this nonsense has happened while we've been here tonight. Heather,
Yes.
are you going to be fine? Can we move forward?
I would love to move forward.
Okay, you're okay. Okay,
Yeah,
I just listen. I
I'm
gotta watch
fine.
out. Gotta watch out for my baby.
Listen,
Feel
today
me?
was an emotional day, okay? I'm like all
Okay, Heather's very
Loopy.
emotional. Can we please do something? Can we all get I love you, Heather, in the comment section? Please do that. Thank you, kind of mainstream. He has sanitizer in front of a pigeon. That's great. Okay, so our good pal Jacques Morgan, who was in the chat earlier, I don't know if he's still here or not. Jacques Morgan stopped by because he dropped off some stuff. I'll get into this because we might as well. So the Abominable Toys Funko Facebook group, Abominable Toys Facebook group, they're running a new custom giveaway thing. So it's like it's a custom contest. So Heather and I have ordered custom chomps because we're going to customize the chomps. Should we tell them what we're customizing them
No.
as? You don't want
Nope.
to? Okay. So we're customizing chomps.
That's for a video.
That's for a video. So we're going to be customizing chomps. We're so excited about this. Jacques Morgan is a custom extraordinaire. He does a lot of Funko Pops. We talked about him in the past. We've shown some of the things that he's made for us.
And a wonderful person.
And he's a wonderful person. He's done a really good job with his customs. He something you should be very proud of, Jacques. I'm glad that you're here to hear what we're about to talk about. He dropped off a bunch of flocking material today because we're going to end up throwing in some flocking on my particular Abominable Toys chomp. So I'll be flocking it for the first time. It's the first time I've ever done this on a Funko Pop on anything. So that'll be cool. And I ordered a bunch of gear. So he was explaining to me how to customize it and make my new chomp very pretty for this custom contest.
You know what I've decided?
What?
I'm going to do a spoiler. I'm going to let them know what I am doing. I'm going to bring Kate's idea to life and flock a pigeon.
Good for you, Heather. That's
A
fantastic.
pigeon chomp.
Thank God.
No,
I love that
thank
guy.
Kate.
I love Michael Petrino. He says, F that pigeon guy. Thank you. He was
Aw, thanks for
he
all
wa-
the love,
listen,
guys.
he was, oh, look here. Truth Pigeon's back. And he's angry.
Ugh.
Just leave the guy alone. Let him say what he's going to say. Who cares? Heather got angry, Truth Pigeon. Listen, I'm on your side. We need to take it easy here. We need to have fun. What did you block him again?
No, I showed some comments.
Okay, just leave it be, please.
Maybe.
Truth Pigeon, we didn't block you because we're angry at you. We blocked you because we didn't like your views, very much like Fox News or CNN.
It's not a view.
No, but he's allowed to say things. We cannot block people from saying stuff. Come on, stop. Okay, so Jacques Morgan
we
came
can,
over
and
here.
I'll show you.
Heather, please. We can't shun people because they have a view on things.
It's not a view.
It is a view.
Tell me more about Sweden. Go ahead. I dare you.
Heather,
What?
I will eject you off this live right now.
I will eject him off this live.
I want you to leave the guy alone. Listen, he said what he said. Just leave it. Now he's asking why he's being blocked.
Oh, God.
Just give the guy a break. Maybe he was joking.
I don't like you. Go away.
Okay. What if he's a nice guy?
He's not.
What if he's a real pigeon? You love animals.
He probably shits everywhere.
They all want to, or Jarhead said we should buy the NYCC pigeon and have Jacques customize it. Okay, anyway, let's get back to what I was talking about because we're too busy having a good time. So, Jacques brought over a Funko Pop. I asked him for something. He came through. I'm shocked that he came through as fast as he did. In fact, I was shocked that he even did this for me because I said it in comments, like under one of his custom things. I was like, dude, that's so awesome. I would love to have one. And he made it. And I'm really shocked. And he did a great job. So I'm going to show you guys. Okay? It is a Venomized Ghost Rider. And this Venomized Ghost Rider, it
Did you
lights
almost
up.
call him Gross Rider?
He's Ghost Rider.
That's rude.
So here he is. And the only way that we can show you this in all of its glory is by doing this. Okay, so here he is. Boom.
Whoa.
So there he is. Look at him. He has fire all the way around him and the back, on the head. He has, so Jacques has included like this little box. I'll turn the light on and show you. Just give you a second of seeing him all lit up and with the light on. He's so cool looking. He is so cool looking. I'm so happy that Jacques hooked me up with this. And I told Jacques I owe him big time. So we're going to get him something here soon in the future.
He's the best.
We'll hook him up somehow, some way. So Jacques put this like little power box down here. And you can actually see some wire that kind of lines up back here to go in to light it up. But it's on the back, so you can't see it. So if you have it sitting somewhere, you can't actually see it. You can't actually see how it works, I guess.
He did a really good job at hiding it, though.
He did a very good job at hiding it. It's all black, so it's like kind of dark.
Wow, and he put... So there's hot glue on it, and he sort of lined the glue up with the... like specks of like orange. It's like a translucent.
Yes.
Where he's oh my god, that
He
is
did a great job.
amazing.
So Jacques Morgan is very good at this. In fact, Heather, if you wouldn't mind, grab the Infinity Gauntlet down for me. It's just right here. We'll show you that as well because he made this as well. So he actually put like a little box down here, and you can hear it. You can clip it, and then under here you have some batteries. So you can actually replace the batteries. And you can have him go on forever. And there's a button here. You can turn him on and off. Boom. So he's off now. Jacques also made this. So this is an Infinity Gauntlet. Here, I'll turn off the lights for a second. So Jacques also made this. Let's see. This one actually has a switch under it. And that is an Infinity Gauntlet. A light-up Infinity Gauntlet. Funny story behind this, and I've talked about this before. I mentioned this to Jacques one day, and he went ahead and made it for me. Some guy was trying to sell me one for like $70, and I was like, oh my god, I can't pay that kind of money. I mean, it's there's not a lot to it, and I felt like $70 was like kind of out of control. Like I feel like I could do it on my own for $70. But Jacques put it together for me and gave it to me as a gift one day, and I really appreciated that. And Jacques, you're the man. You are the freaking man. If you guys want one of these Ghost Riders, I highly recommend that you reach out to Jacques. I don't
Oh
know.
gosh, you're gonna get him so much business.
Well, I don't know if Jacques is going to have time to make it because Jacques actually has a day job. He isn't like a.
Oh, I thought you were saying he has a date. I was like, damn, can he make him tomorrow?
Jacques doesn't have. I don't know if he has enough stuff around to make a ton of them. I don't want to speak for Jacques because I don't know. But I highly recommend that if you're in the Gasolcast We Hunt Together group on Facebook, you look out for Jacques. It's JACQUE. He's in the chat somewhere. You can find his name, Jacques Morgan. Go and contact him on the Gasolcast We Hunt Together group and ask him about it, and he might be able to help you. I'm sure the first couple people that get to him could possibly get one from him. Oh, look, he says bring it on. So there you go. Jacques is ready. So if you guys want one, go and see Jacques Morgan on Facebook. You can look him up, or you can go on Gasolcast We Hunt Together and find him that way. If you aren't on Gasolcast We Hunt Together on Facebook, I highly recommend you go and check that group out because it's an awesome, awesome group. Lately, it's been on the kind of the quiet side. I'm trying to do things to amp it up a little bit more. We have something called Collector. It's spelled Collect, O-U-R at the end, like a tour. Collector is one of our people. Every Thursday, we like to have somebody in the group actually give us a tour of their collection, or maybe just show off their haul of the week. Just something. And you don't have to be a YouTuber like Heather and I. You could just be average Joe, and you just want to show off some of your stuff and have fun with people. That's what you should totally sign up for it. Thomas Gray Studholm in the Gastrocast We Hunt Together group, he actually runs Collector for us. He is the man. So reach out to him if you're interested in doing that. Get set up. Do Collector. Show off all of your stuff. It's a lot of fun. I plan to do one myself one day. Oh, you got Jock's other pops.
Yeah,
I plan to do a Collector one day, and I think Heather will as well soon. I just didn't want to jump in because I wanted you guys to have your time to shine. We show our stuff all the time. All right, Heather, what do you got?
No, but I don't think very few people have seen my collection room.
Well, we have to get it straightened out first.
Yes, we do. So a couple weeks ago, it was a farm, but all my plants died, so now it's just a freaking mess. But anyway, Dean asked a good question. He asked if Jacques did the the Thanos chomp.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. I got him done by someone named RJ Collectibles.
Yeah, in fact,
AREJAY.
Aaron wrote it in there.
Thank you, Aaron.
If somebody wants to link RJ's Instagram page in the group, totally cool with that. I'd appreciate it if you did it. Thank you.
Jacques made some really cool pieces for Chris and I. I actually cried, and I think Chris may have cried too, and Chris isn't a crier.
I actually didn't cry. I urinated my pants.
Okay.
Yeah.
He made this Thanos
I
Mega
pee
Man.
when I'm sad.
This Thanos Mega Man for him. He has a little infinity gauntlet on him. He's incredible. And he made me a Negan Pennywise.
And that Negan Pennywise is awesome. He actually added a little bit of brain to the bat. Unfortunately, the lights are way too bright, so you can't hardly see any of this. Why don't you walk up in front of the camera and hold them up?
I will.
Yeah, I think it's easier that way. You can show some of this stuff off. So again, if you want to show off your collection, make sure you go to the Gastrocast We Hunt Together group on Facebook and sign up with Thomas Gray Studholm for a Collector. In fact, if you just want to reach out to me, I can hook you up and get you in the right spot so you can be on Collector. It's so much fun. Like, I want to see your stuff. I want to see your guys' collections. I think that would be so cool. Do I pee? D Sparks, yes, I pee out of my eyes. I urinate out of my eyes, and it's disgusting. So there's there's Thanos. Now turn Thanos Mega Man. Turn his hand so you can see the Infinity Gauntlet. I mean, it's just absurdly awesome. He did such a great
I wish you would
time.
focus better.
I mean, he did such a great job on this. I say great time, great job. Serial Collector. I hope you're having a spooky night, buddy. Glad to have you here. Haven't messed with any chomp yet, but wanna. Yeah, Jacques. Jacques and I were talking outside. I said, man, they're putting on this custom thing. I would really love to see you enter it as well. And Jacques said, I would and all, but right now it's a little bit on the expensive side. If he could find a cheap chomp, maybe he would be able to jump into the custom contest. But that's a lot of money to drop for a custom. In fact, when I dropped money for Heather and I, we bought regular chomps for this, and I spent I think $70 for two. $70. So I told Heather, if I'm going to make a custom, I'm going completely all out on this custom, And my plan is, if I have everything by the weekend, I am going to complete everything for my chomp this weekend. I'm going to make a video. I don't know if you guys noticed for our Thanos video, the Thanos hot toy video, we had a camera kind of pointed down. So I put like this bar. I don't know if you can see it here or not, but we have like this bar thing that holds like banners and stuff up. And I can attach cameras to it to look down on what we're doing. And I'm going to actually have Heather and I working on our chomps on this table right here. And we're going to record it. And I'm going to put that all together and make a really cool video of us creating our own chomps. And we have a TV here now.
I need
watch
a more
TV.
comfortable chair if I'm going to do that, because this is just not cutting it. I like to sit cross-legged, and the stool is like this big.
Heather, you have to lean forward. You got to put your arms down on the table.
No, my legs aren't long enough to reach the floor while I'm sitting.
Well, no. Can you? How about the little pegs?
No,
down here?
I don't do that. I have really weird legs. If they don't touch the floor, they hurt.
What do you mean you got really weird legs? You got regular legs.
No, I get really weird pains in my leg.
Did you see that meme? Or was it a meme? But it said something. It was
weird.
It's Ariel from A Little Mermaid, and it said little known fact.
Ariel.
Little known fact. Ariel, when she grew her legs, she shit her pants 3 times. Did you see that? It was like a meme.
What?
It was just really funny. Like she couldn't control her bowels
Stupid.
because she was no longer a fish. I thought that was great.
No, this thing, it's like something about the ledge like bothers my legs. It's weird.
Question for all of you. Do you watch our videos because you like our reviews? Do you watch them because you like our humor in the videos? Like, what keeps you coming back? And I ask this because when we're making our videos now, I try to make them as humorous as possible. In fact, tonight, I've been working on a video that will be released tomorrow, so look out for a new video tomorrow. But I try to infuse more humor in our videos. Now, we've done that over the years that we've been doing this, but I'm trying to infuse a lot more comedy. In fact, I'm trying to do as much as I can writing actual comedy and humor. And now, I'm not the funniest guy in the world, but I know
You think you are?
Well, when I watch the videos and I laugh almost to the point of pissing myself, that I feel like is a winner.
Question. Are you laughing at your jokes or are you laughing at mine?
I would say both, but mainly mine.
Mainly
I think
mine.
it's fun.
Definitely
Yeah,
mine.
so... Oh, thank you, Mary Lou. Oh, Mary Lou said, she likes how we talk to each other. You should see us off camera. I don't know if you would agree. It's like a wrestling match.
It's funny
and it's not a
because
good wrestling match.
We've gotten comments about how we shouldn't argue on camera, but
People
I think
like
they
us
fail.
arguing.
I think they fail to understand that like they're not real arguments.
No, they're not. Heather and I, we have
It's
real
just
fights.
really stupid.
Heather will fight with me over like some really crazy, like not crazy,
No.
but just really dumb things.
No. See, I fight with Chris when
There's a sock on the bathroom floor. How could there be a sock on the bathroom floor? You
Yeah.
didn't get both. You left one behind. Why is there a sock in here?
Well, because you took 2 off, so you got to make sure you put 2 in the hamper.
Do you
I
spit
don't
every time you
understand
talk?
it. Do you?
You just did.
Big teeth?
Hey. You are different from other collectors. Oh, thank you, Natalie.
No, I fight
I
with
appreciate
you when you take things to work for lunch that I was planning on eating and you don't mention it. So
They're real to
and
us,
then
damn it.
I'm left with no lunch.
Kate L says they're real to us, damn it. They're talking about our fights. She didn't say damn it though. I threw that in.
Oh.
Big Giant Paycheck will help you though. Your videos are supposed to be funny. Yeah. Oh my God, D Sparks, that is the comment of the friggin' night. I love it. As long as you leave it on the stage, it's good. Wrestling is real. Castlecast is real. Damn it. Yeah. So anyway, I just noticed that in future videos we'll have more humor infused in it. This newest video that I've been putting together is really, really funny. I really enjoy putting this particular video together.
Chris
And
made me watch it.
It was sort of an no, not that one.
Oh, not that
this is the
one.
new one I'm doing. This is the
Oh.
one. So the newest one's about a box. It's a treasure box full of stuff that we found around the house that we end up showing off, and it's really, really funny. Really funny.
Oh, that's the one where you made a lot of jokes.
Yeah. What? No, you made a lot of jokes. I'm about 50% away through it. It's terrible.
No, I enjoy that you're only 50% of the way through it.
Because you get to play Sims 4. Heather
Yeah.
right now loves to play Sims 4. She sent me a photo the other day.
Oh, no. Hold on. Let's backtrack. Give me a minute. Let me lead into it because Zach Bonifer is not here right now, which is odd. And I need to message him and ask him if he's all right because he's normally here to make fun
where
of me.
is Zach Bonifer?
I don't know. But anyway.
That should be one of our episodes. Where is Zach Bonifer?
What if
We're
he's
looking for
pooping and we're like embarrassing him?
That's
right
a
now
long
'cause
poop.
he's
I hope he's
pooping?
not pooping this long. That means there's a medical issue.
Chris, if he's pooping this long, he'll like maybe tie with you on the amount of time it takes you to poop. But anyway,
Did I ever tell you like my worst fear is
dying
shitting? No,
on the toilet.
shitting and passing out.
Yeah.
Like I'm pooping
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
something
You said
happens.
that. You said
Not
that the
I
other
die,
day.
but I pass out and somebody finds me mid poop.
You're doing. Why would somebody find you if you passed out?
Well,
Why
no,
don't
they
you just
see me
wake up?
underneath like if I'm at no, it's a public bathroom and I'm
Mm-hmm.
underneath like you can see under the door and you just see a man laying there and like an arm out and urine. Like that's my biggest fear.
Okay.
Then they have to climb under to get me out. Or use
Nobody
tools.
would climb
They have
under
to,
to
or no,
get
they
you
have to
out.
go
They would
over and they
call-
have to use tools
They
to get
would
me
call
out.
somebody.
God, that would be horrible. I mean, seriously, it would be horrible.
So anyway,
It's about a box, and it's a good box, not a dirty box.
once everything started to happen with the whole pandemic thing and like being stuck inside and Animal Crossing came out, Chris was like, "Oh, I'm going to buy you a Switch. We're going to play Animal Crossing together, blah 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 blah." I was like, "I don't want to Switch just to play Animal Crossing. Like we already have 2 Switches in this house, and I could play the Switch anytime Max is not here with us."
Right.
If I
I was trying to get your own. I want you to have a personal Switch.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Well,
All right.
I got a PlayStation, and I love the PlayStation.
No, you got my PlayStation.
I got
so
your PlayStation. Yes, I do. I stole your
That's
Pro.
actually,
You have the.
it is yours.
You have the regular PlayStation. I have the PlayStation Pro.
It is yours.
But anyway, I was telling Chris. I said, "Oh, they have The Sims for PlayStation." I did not know that you could get it on console, and apparently it's been out for years and years on console. The last console I had it on was PlayStation 2. So I told Chris, I was like, I really want to conserve my money, but I'm thinking about buying The Sims for PlayStation. And he said, "Oh, I think I have it on my PlayStation." And I was like, "What do you mean? Like, when do you play The Sims?"
Well, no, it was a PlayStation.
Chris bought it.
No, I didn't buy it.
Chris purchased it from the store for free months and months ago when it was free.
Yeah, because it's
Or
on
was
PS
it over
Plus
a
for free.
year?
Yeah.
Was it over a year ago?
Yeah.
So I've been playing.
It's been like 2 years ago. It's been
Oh
a
my
long time.
god, I've been playing The Sims 4 like a crazy person. I love it. I absolutely love it. It reminds me of like summers when I was like 12 years old playing The Sims on the computer. And I'm not kidding you, back then I would play like 8 hours a day.
Oh my God, 8 hours a day?
It was disgusting.
No
but
wonder
I
you've been
love
playing
that
so
game.
much.
No, I've only been playing. If I play, I'll sit down maybe for 30 minutes or so.
Jonathan
and play
Velasquez says Sims on PSP for the win.
it. Ooh.
I forgot that he released that on PSP.
Yeah, I am loving it. It is like, since it's been so long that I've played The Sims, it's like a whole new world to me because The Sims used to be the base game, but then I remember when they came out like with the first expansion packs, and it was like you could do a couple brand new things and like have different options for characters and stuff, and it was really, really cool. But this game has
Thanks, Brian.
infused a lot of like the same trait or the best of all those worlds. Like just in the base game that you got for free, I could take people on dates, I can have parties, I can like explore different, they call them worlds, but it's like different neighborhoods. It's really cool.
Chris is saving his money so Thanos Hot Toy can get a leather coat.
Yep.
You know, I feel like if I passed out on the toilet while taking a poop, that when they found me, my wiener would be the smallest it has ever been because it's like against the cold floor. And they find me. That's, I think, the most embarrassing part because I'd have like I'd be pooping on myself, urinating, and a small wiener.
Chris,
Like that's my. Well, no, they're talking about it, so I'm just throwing in my thoughts. Like I just feel like it would be, oh my God. Look how small. They wouldn't even pay attention to me being on the floor and passed out and pooping myself. Wow, look at here's a small wiener.
Okay, Chris. You like I don't
All right, so
understand
what's the
you.
next thing for Sims 4 that we're talking about?
Everything is
You
a
lost me.
wiener.
I've been paying attention to
Everything is a wiener joke with you. Oh, by the way, I'm playing The Sims 4, and my guy, okay, he reached level 8 of playing video games. He is like one of the top people playing video games, right? By the way, at this point, he's a 10. But when you reach level 8, you can make mobile apps, okay? I made a mobile app, and it has you name them, okay? So my first mobile app, I just tested it out to see what things it would tell you about this mobile app. I named it Butts. So
you named it Butts.
Yes. Each day,
Oh.
I'm getting royalties for Butts. Well, the next mobile app that I made, I called it Nice Wiener. And now he's getting paid for his nice wiener.
What? Your guy?
Yeah, the mobile app is called Nice Wiener, but it says, "Oh, today you got paid for your nice
Great.
wiener."
Now,
but that's the name of my app.
Is your Sims discussion over?
Yeah, well, it's funny because I was just telling you that everything that you talk about falls
It's
back
wieners.
to
Now
a
you're
wiener.
also you're talking.
Yeah, no.
Jacques Morgan asked about Animal Crossing. Why is it so popular? Well,
I don't know because Chris doesn't play it. He played it twice.
I will tell you that the game is fun. I did enjoy it, but it became too much of a second job for me. I feel like Animal Crossing came at the perfect time. We talked about this on the Heroic Nonsense podcast one night. It came at the perfect time. You know, a lot of people were at home, you know, could not work because you couldn't leave the house, but they had Animal Crossing. So they could go and play Animal Crossing, and they had something to do, and they could put a lot of their time into it. I'm wondering if after all of this is over and people all go back to work, if Animal Crossing will still be as popular. People are to the point where they're making graveyards and putting pictures of their family members in the graveyard as memorials, which to me was like a little odd. I don't know if everybody agrees with me. Some people view things like that a little bit differently than I do, but it really kind of just seemed bizarre to me. I guess people grieve in a different way, but
Yes.
the game is so popular
it's okay to
that
grieve however you'd like
people
to
are
grieve.
putting their own friggin' worlds in this game, and I think that's where they're finding the most amount of fun. It's a world building game. You build this character, you build your land, you can basically make whatever you want. There's a lot of customization. It's fun. It wasn't for me. I had to opt out of it. I couldn't take it. I was playing that. It was Animal Crossing and Doom, the new Doom. And I love Doom, and I played the hell out of it. And then I would take my breaks and then go play Animal Crossing on the weekends. And Animal Crossing was so slow, and it's like, okay, grab your shovel and go dig this up. And, I go dig stuff up, and then all this stuff was happening. And I thought, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. This is driving me crazy. Like, I could be doing something else instead of making a little house. It just felt like too much to me. Felt like too much like a real job.
Well,
So I got out.
I love The Sims because I'm stuck inside and I'm able to play with people and like have them do normal things.
Every moment of the day, Heather's killing her people.
No. I figured that out. There's settings on it, and the setting for the life was fast.
Oh.
So they aged up fast. So I have it like a normal speed now.
Here lies Chris. He died dropping a deuce. Here lies Chris. He died dropping a deuce.
With a small wiener. We got
Found
it.
laying with a small hog. A very tiny hog. Animal Crossing seems way too slow. It's a slow game. You can speed it up
Jonathan
apparently.
Left a really good comment, and I don't want this to like get to the top so I can't see it before I say it. He said, "You have a guy in your video game that's good at video games." That's actually his job. He's now a champion video gamer, and he earns, I think, almost $2,000 per shift.
It's like
It's great.
Farmville, Kate, sort of. I mean, you could farm. You could do a lot of things in the game. I mean, there's a lot to do there. And listen, it's a lot. It can be a lot of fun. But for me, it just felt grueling because, I don't know. Maybe it's just not a game for me. It could very well be a game for you.
I knew you wouldn't like
Like
it.
Sims is more of a game for Heather. I wouldn't want to sit down and play Sims personally. I am the type now as I've gotten older, the game either has to have a very involved story that I'm really, really into, or it has to be very fast paced. I can sit down, I can play, and then I can roll.
Stop. Zach Bonifer's here.
Oh, Zach Bonifer.
We found him. I'm
you
so
finally
glad
decided
you're here.
to show up.
You know, we have a theory that you were going to the bathroom.
Heather said that you were pooping. I hope you feel okay about that.
And I hope your stomach is okay.
Yeah. I'd like to put my Sims in the swimming pool and then take away the ladder. Funkos of Chris. That's awesome.
What's funny? Speaking of weird things like that, you used to be able. This was like 12-year-old me, like thinking something's funny. You put your Sim in the shower or the bath and make sure that the pixels go away, like they're under the water or you can't see them. You go into build mode and you would take away like the bathtub or the shower and you would leave your Sim in there. And you got to see like them naked, but them naked is just like flat body parts.
Yeah.
And like no nipples.
Yeah, well, it's not good.
That's what 12-year-olds do, man.
Kate L, I agree. Fallen Order is awesome. I actually want to go back and finish it. I haven't finished it yet. Is there anything else? Man, it's too bad that Zach came so late. So I'm actually going to go off. We're going to roll out because I have to go and work on this video. I want to finish it.
And I have to go play The Sims 4.
Heather's going to go play Sims. But I really want to finish... really want to finish as much of the video as I possibly can tonight. Michael Petrino, what's the new update on the ghastly pens? I asked the other day. I asked Jake Carr. It's still in the process. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but I really cannot give you guys any updates because I don't have any. He doesn't have any. They are overseas, literally being made right now. But I am so excited. When they're here, you guys are going to know. I'm going to post it literally everywhere.
We have some crazy people in our chat. So Dean used to play Zoo Tycoon, get tons of people in the zoo, block the exit, and release the lions. Holy shit. It's like Carol Baskins in real fake life.
Zach Bonifer, I'm so sorry to hear you're not feeling well. We were joking. We were joking only to make you laugh and make you feel better. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. That sucks.
That really does suck.
You'll have to rewind this video later though, because we had a problem with a pigeon that came in here, and I'm not going to tell you anymore. A pigeon came in here and caused trouble.
Yeah, it was.
I want you all.
Weird.
I want you all to go after this. Post somewhere that there was a pigeon who came in and was causing trouble in the Gasolcast live, and they need to go and watch it because they'll never believe it, but it happened.
So I just want to note though, on our next live, if the C word comes up at all, he's going to be right there talking about Sweden.
I do want to say, though, please, in the future, you cannot let people bother you like that.
Oh, I get bothered.
No,
he
but
has been in.
No, listen, you can't.
Listen.
You gotta read the comments and you gotta let them go.
I have been reading them and I've been letting them go, but enough is enough, and he got a 300-second timeout.
Whoa! Oh my God! Listen, don't mess with her. You could get a timeout.
Nah, I don't really give people timeouts unless I just get really fed up. I've just had a really long day today, and I don't want to go into too much detail, but basically our governor said that certain businesses are allowed to open, hair salons being one of them, and I just don't think that that's the smart decision right now.
But listen, people are going to think opposite of you.
I know
so you
they
have
are,
to understand
and
the process.
that's fine.
That's all.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
But I've spent a long time today
back.
worrying about that.
There's a sheeple.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
can I?
Easy. Leave the guy alone. He's got his own views.
He can have his own views, but I'm not going to sit around and be called a sheep by a fucking pigeon.
May I ask something?
What?
If I start calling you a sheeple around the house, will you get mad? Oh my God. All right. Listen, we all had fun. We've been here for a while. Funko Joshua Skywalker, hello. You came at the very wrong time because we're about to close out.
Aww.
But listen, you can go back and replay. We fought a pigeon.
Aaron said, "Hey, Truth Pigeon, get out of here if you don't want to be here."
No, Truth Pigeon, you have a place in the world as well. Nobody hates you.
You know, he has a place
got
in
his
Sweden.
own
Go to
friggin'
Sweden.
views on things. If that's what he thinks, that's what he thinks.
Go get
people
your
got views on stuff, man.
Swedish coronavirus.
Listen, I'm a open-minded person. If somebody has something, if they think a certain way and it's opposed to what I'm thinking, we can have a conversation about it. And meet in the middle.
I can have a conversation until people start spewing BS. I'm so over it.
Yeah, that's okay.
Got
to start giving out the backhand for that comment. Chris, I just got to be honest with you, Chris Barcode. I'm the one here, okay, physically, That means I'm getting the backhands. And listen, I don't need the farmhand tonight from Heather. I just don't.
What does that mean?
The farmhand.
What's a farmhand?
That's where
You know, it's
backhand.
funny. I did have a farm on The Sims, so you can actually like harvest stuff from plants. Like I got some sage and some carrots and stuff.
Right.
And if you have them in your inventory, it actually makes your
Truth Pigeon, can you start a live stream after this? Sorry, that was funny.
I'm telling you,
Go
if
ahead.
you interrupt me another time during the stream,
All right, hold on,
I
here,
counted
here,
like 5 times,
here.
I'm going to lose it. Thank you. If you harvest these things, you actually get charged less money to make your meals. So instead of like $4 for a meal, it'll only cost you $2. So that's a really good hack. But I had a plant. It's called a cow plant. And you plant it, and it actually turns into a cow, and it can, like, eat you. And sometimes it kills you, but then sometimes it spits you out. But if it spits you out, all of your hygiene goes down, so you have to immediately take a shower. And you feel uncomfortable for days. You're in a really bad mood for, like, 2 days. And it moos. And then if you don't play with it and feed it, it dies. But you feed it people, so you shouldn't feed it. So you should just let it die.
I'll be honest with you. I feel like I just wasted a lot of my time. I could have been using this time to edit. Guys, thank you all for joining us. And Truth Pigeon, thank you for coming in here and battling. We loved your epic battle with Heather. It was fantastic. Heather and I will talk about this later.
Yes, we will. Catch me outside, Truth Pigeon. Me and you can talk about it.
Heather has been... Heather, all of her windows on Chrome right now on her phone is all about Sweden. Everything's about... She needs to know a lot of things about Sweden. Breathe, Chris. Oh, I'm breathing all right. Oh, I know the key rules. Shoot. I screwed up. After this stream, I'll never talk again.
That is the biggest
there's
lie
no
I've
way in
ever
hell
heard
that's
in
ever
my
gonna happen.
life.
Guys, thank you for tuning in and hanging out with us. Again, we'll be back on Sunday, live, once again, here. I don't know what time. I'm not real sure, but we'll let you know. On Instagram, on GastroCast, We Hunt Together on Facebook. You'll find out there. A new video comes out tomorrow, Thursday. Another new video will be out on Saturday. Look out for those. The one tomorrow is really, really funny. So please go and check it out. Leave us some comments. Leave us some likes. We really appreciate that. We appreciate all of your love. We appreciate all of your support. It means so much to us. And remember, we are at 2,100 subs right now.
Holy cow.
We
I can't even believe that.
We jumped very quickly, which was very nice, which was exciting for me. So if we can get 2,500, we'll be giving away that Hot Toys Luke Skywalker very soon. So be on the lookout for that. Tell all of your friends. Tell them how funny and cool we are, okay? Well, I'm funny and she's cool. We all know that I'm not cool. We already know that. But that's everything for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We will catch you next... We hunt together, yes. We will catch you next time.
Bye.